Okay, folks, I'm going to take my medicine early. It's just this second ended. I'm not going to eat humble pie because I really thought we could win it today. United, that is. Crap. Absolutely crap. Could see within half an hour that it wasn't going to go our way. Yeah, I had good thoughts about today. The only thing I didn't say in the video I did where I said I thought we could win the game was my only worry after I seen the team, because I like the team, was Casemiro. I wish I'd have put that in there because how profound those words would have been. Look, for me, he doesn't play a game for United. The only time he plays is in the European games when you're against real minnows and you can afford to put him in there, or he comes on as a substitute when, God forbid, we ever get in front, when we're in front and we're protecting the lead, and he comes on as an extra holding midfielder, not instead of, but as an extra one, or slots into central defence with two other central defenders and we pack that defence. That's the only way he gets on for me. He's gone. His legs have gone. Everything about him's gone. He's just gone. It's weird. After 20-25 minutes, I said to my lad, so I watched it with my lad, we're not doing that bad at the moment, but we've been lucky. I said, after the first 20 minutes, this passing out from the back, which we can't do, we gave the ball away 4 times. Either passed it to their players or they intercepted. We're really poor at that. We've always been, and we're getting no better. Although on the whole, we look more comfortable on the ball. I said we lost the ball in a few important areas, but they never capitalised each time until the time that they did and got the first goal. I said for me, Martinez, De Ligt and Dallo are playing really well. They're playing really well. I thought they started great, all 3 of them. I said to my lad, but the only problem with that is I'm telling you they're our 3 best players and they're all in defence. I said, so that's telling you all you need to know. For all we have more possession, we're still often on the back foot because Liverpool kept breaking and getting at us. I said, but those 3 look pretty good at the moment. During the course of the game, Onana again, a couple of howlers, a couple of giving the ball away. Disappointed with him, but really worry about him as a goalkeeper. But we just got our heads down. They got in front, they got the tails up. 3-0 probably wasn't a good reflection of what it should have been. It probably should have been 4 or 5. Probably should have been, yeah, it probably should. When Salah gets his goal, he gets his goal, and then when Martinez gives it away from the kickoff, you don't even see it on Sky because they're still looking at the previous goal. When they show it a few minutes later, you think, oh my God, how on earth can you give the ball away in that position with such a bad pass? How can you do that? And then Salah then danced inside him in the box and Martinez never put a tackle in, was nowhere near him. That should have been goal number 4 without a shadow of a doubt. We were just poor, and Xerxes, they say he's not an out-and-out centre-forward, you can see that. Should have done better with the header. The chance from Rashford's cross, he should have scored it, there's no doubt about that. We've got someone on the bench there that would have definitely scored it. The problem is he's not on the playing roster anymore, he's on the coaching staff. We've got another player, like I mentioned earlier, in Marseille, that would have definitely scored it. But we didn't want him. As I said a week ago in a message, not many of you have heard it. I think we should have flouted this FFP and gone and bought the guy from Napoli. I think if we'd have had a proper number 9 on there today, and a number 9 with some pace running at them, it could have been a little bit different, especially first half when we were doing reasonably well. It was a bit 50-50, but we didn't offer no threat through the middle right up front. Diallo, I said he was unlucky not to start. I think he was very unlucky. He's got something about him, and at least when he came on he ran at them and made a couple of things happen. A couple of his corners are poor. We just can't beat a defender with some of the corners, but neither could we early with Bruno. First half especially, we had a couple of cracking chances. We made the right pass. They were long range passes, 30-yarders. We made the right choice many times, but the pass was always short of pace and got cut out. And some of them passes got through, we could have been in, but we were just not on the money at all. It says a lot about taking Casemiro off at half time and bringing on a young kid, but it needed doing, so credit to Eric for that. But just poor, really poor. It's another hiding again. In our own backyard by the Scousers, and it hurts. It's really bad. Will we get better? Well, I think we'll improve with Agate in there. For all I don't even know the fella, he's definitely what we need. You've got to ask, why didn't they sign him before that deadline on Thursday? Did McTominay have to go the other way first? If that wasn't the case, how on earth had they dropped the ball there and not got him in? So we could have played today. Eric's always very cautious. Eric probably wouldn't have played him, but he said, well, he's not had much of a pre-season. He's not had a game yet for PSG. We'll put him on the bench. But start him. If you're paying 50 million for him and he's as good as they say, you need a holding midfielder. You need an enforcer that can win the ball back and pass it. That's got legs about him. You've not got that at the moment, so just start him. I think Gary Neville says this international break comes at a good time for United. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. We need it. You know, hopefully Rasmus will be back. Ugarte will start, all being well. It's a couple of weeks closer to Euro coming back. We need to start putting some points on the board, or it's going to turn toxic. I think probably we can if we get the right 11 out there. I thought they may have been today, other than Casemiro, and ultimately that's what's done us in the end. It's alright to say Liverpool battered us and it could have been loads to nil, but yeah, it could have been. But without them two mistakes of Casemiro's, and they were both Casemiro mistakes, it'd have been a different game altogether. You know, we're chasing the game later on and we're getting our heads down later on. We were in the game before those mistakes. You know, I mean, it's bad though. I mean, like the second mistake, I mean, you've got two men on the back post again, unmarked. Shades of Brighton last week where we had two men on the other back post, unmarked. Defence all over the place after me saying three defenders started really, really well. And then it just all went to cat within like 5 minutes. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. He needs to get a grip, does Eric, or he won't be here after Christmas. Hopefully he will. Hopefully he can. And hopefully the next time we play Liverpool, I'll be saying again, I think we can beat them today. But that time maybe I'll be right. Problem is it's going to be at Anfield next time, not at Old Trafford. But who knows? Let's just hope we start turning it around and you know, getting some wins under our belts, get some players back, hopefully lose no more players. The injury list over the last couple of years has been absolutely horrendous. And maybe, just maybe, we might turn a corner, but worrying. I do wish we could, you know, I do wish we could have got a central attacker in there, centre forward. I do, honestly, I really do. As I said earlier, I do wish Greenwood was there. And Greenwood have been here today. We'd have at least got a goal on the board. We might have got more on the board. But he's not. We've got nobody. The cupboard's bare. Rasmus, we need you back. We need your finishing to be on point. And we need you not to get injured again. And Rashford, a couple of decent bits and pieces, but Garnacho wasn't really in the game. But for me, he can always get a goal. I think I'd have took Rashford off before Garnacho. His confidence is shot. It really is Rashford's. But then again, you can say taking him off won't help his confidence. There's something amiss there. There really, really is. Let's hope he can turn it around this year, but I'm not so sure. It's a worry. It's a real, real worry. Maybe they would have been better getting 40 or 50 million, and it could have been another player for him. Maybe it would have been the right time, but we'll see. At least we got Sancho out the door. That's one blessing in disguise.